welcome back to my YouTube channel. How you doing? I've missed you too. Thank you so much for checking. Thank you for the messages as well. I really appreciate it. My name is Ife Adradola. If this is your first time here, yay, my shekere is not here. I'm so sorry, but yay, I celebrate you and I really appreciate you. Thank you for coming here. Please do well to like, subscribe, and share these videos with your friends, your family, people you don't like. I don't want to say enemies, people you don't like, people you like. Just share it and let it go round. Right. Today I'm talking about steps or practical things you can do to help your children throughout this exam period. Because I know some schools are writing exams already. My daughter's school is writing exams already. And you might just be wondering, it's just exams now. We wrote exams too, and nobody sat down to do whatever. So yeah, go ahead and read by yourself. But no, as a parent or guardian or an auntie or an uncle, there are certain things that you must do with your children or the children in your care to help them so they can excel in their examinations. Number one, pray for them. Yeah, pray for them, pray with them, pray for them. This prayer should actually start before the exams. I mean, if you have a child, I'm very sure that you pray for the child. It's not just for protection. It's not just so that they can be healthy, but also pray for academic excellence. Pray that they are not distracted. Pray that they remember the things they're being taught. They understand it. They can absorb it. Just pray. Just pray for them for excellence, diligence, brilliance. Pray that they are going to be the head. Those prayers that we say. I don't want to have to start doing that on here, but pray for your children. And if you've not been doing that before, you still have a chance. Of course, you have a chance. Pray for them. As from now, keep praying for them. They've started their exams. Before they go out in the morning, before you take them to school or the school bus comes to pick them, you start a prayer for them. When they're away too, while you're doing your house chores or you're at work, you also say a prayer for them and commit their ways into the hands of God. He's the one who gives excellence. So the spirit of excellence rests upon them. Number two, reduce TV time, reduce play time, and let them sleep early. Reduce TV time, reduce play time, let them sleep early, because they need their bodies to be in the greatest form so that they will be able to write their exams very, very well. What I mean is this: if they play too hard the day before, they get tired. It is possible. Even as adults, we sleep and wake up and we are still tired because we've not had enough rest. So let them reduce their play time, reduce TV time. Now, my daughter was just negotiating with me before this video because I told her TV is only on Fridays now. And then she just goes, okay, can we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? I'm like, so what is remaining now? So you reduce TV time so that they can have enough time to rest their brains, rest their bodies and their minds, relax, and not even do anything strenuous. So please reduce TV time, reduce play time, let them sleep early. If they sleep at 9:30 or 9 p.m., I'm also talking to myself because I know the kind of children that I have. And getting them to sleep early is a lot of work. So if they sleep at 9:30 or 9 p.m., you can take it back to 8:30 or 8 p.m. depending on the age of the child. But they need to sleep early so that they can have enough rest to be ready for the next day. Number three, study with them. Please, parents. There's a lot of, oh, I'm busy, I've been out all day, yada, yada, yada. Nobody's going to study with your children. No angel is going to study with them. And even study time helps bonding as well. Study time helps you to know where they're lacking and where they're not, where their strengths lie. Studying with them helps even you to remember the things that you have forgotten, because I'm sure that there are some questions that if they ask you today, you cannot answer those questions because you've forgotten them, right? So study with them. It gives them confidence as well, and it even helps them to remember. So your child is writing an exam the next day and he forgets something, then he remembers, oh, daddy and I were reading this particular page and daddy said this concerning this topic. Oh, this is what it means, right? And then he remembers and he's able to apply it to his examination. So please study with them. Don't be too busy. I beg you, don't be too busy. Don't leave all the work for the school or their nannies to do. Don't be too busy for them. In fact, you can help them to have a study plan, right? Help them to have a study plan, how to study, teach them exactly how to study, not just browsing through the books. Number four, ask questions. Ask them questions and be ready to answer their questions. Yeah. So while they're studying, or you're studying with them, yeah, it's not just about you reading the entire book to them and say, oh, an animal is this, plants are that. No, you can also ask them questions. Just be creative about it. You can sing along, you can give them pointers. You can mention five advantages of this, mention six other uses of that. If you have children in the lower primary, you can sing along, and just find creative ways to study with them. All this I'm talking about is not even more than 20 minutes. That is the truth. You 20 good minutes of your time will be very useful for you and for your child. So please, as much as possible, study with them, ask them questions, and be ready for them to ask you questions. Sometimes these children come up with the most ridiculous things. My daughter was asking me for the name of a baby frog. I had no idea. I didn't know it was a froglet. I've never heard of it before. And I told her that's another thing. Parents, please don't be ashamed, or guardians, don't be ashamed to tell them, oh, I don't know, let me look it up. I told her I didn't know what it meant. And I looked it up and I saw the meaning. I told her, and we're happy. I'm no longer a mommy that doesn't know anything. So be ready for them to ask you questions, and also ask them questions concerning the subject that they're going to be reading, they're going to be writing, sorry, subject they're going to be writing in their examinations. Now that should be 4 or 5. I don't know why I don't know how to keep, tabs with my numberings, but I think that's 5. It should be 5. Anyways, last point, words of affirmation. Yes, please, as much as possible, even when you're asking them questions that they don't seem to remember or they don't know, don't say, you are so dull. How old are you? You don't know this. No, I know you're smart, Bob. I know you're a very smart child. And it's okay that you've forgotten, but can you try to remember? Maybe you should concentrate more. So use words of affirmation. You are smart, you're intelligent, you're brilliant. That's not the time to say, your brother Yemi, he did this. When he was in primary 2, he was this. No, that's not the time to say that. This is the time to understand the temperament of this particular child, know what is peculiar with your child and this one child and the other child, and find methods to catch out it and help. So use words of affirmation. You are smart, you're intelligent, you're brilliant. You know it, you've just forgotten. It's okay. It's okay. There's really no problem. Why don't you take some time to relax, come back, and then maybe you remember it. Okay, go and study it again. Then come back and I ask you. So words of affirmation, let them know that you love them. Let them know that they're doing fine. Don't bring them down because they don't know something. We as adults too, come on. There's so many things we forget. There's so many things we don't even know. Somebody was asking me for the full meaning of NATO, and for a split second I forgot what NATO was. Not Atlantic Treaty Organization. I totally forgot it. I was racking my brain. What NATO? What does NATO mean? Until I remembered Atlantic, and oh yeah, this is what it means. So even as adults we forget, and it is even be more embarrassing for us when we forget in public, let alone children who are trying to manage their emotions and all of that. So please, as much as possible, use words of affirmation. Let them know they are loved, let them know they are smart. Even when they don't get 100% in their exams, let them know it's okay. We know now that it is okay. It is okay not to have 100%. That's the truth. And it's okay to have 100%, but don't bring them down because they don't have 100% in their examinations. All right. So I hope that with these few points of mine, I'll be able to convince you and not to confuse you that you have to study with your children, pray with them, manage their time properly for them, and continue to use words of affirmation, and everybody's going to be okay. I wish all your children the best in their exams. I wish you all the best also as parents and guardians in helping them through this period. God bless you. See you in my next video. Bye.